In order to understand how the events pass in a passage of time during an eon, let's consider the current period, or the fourth Antarkalpa of the eon of evolution duration.
As mentioned previously, this is how the Antarkalpa is divided into 8 yugas. It starts with Kali Yuga and ends with Kaliyuga. The peak periods in the middle of both cycles are Sathya Yuga. If watch closely, the duration of each one is a multiplication of Kali Yuga. For an instance, Tteta Yuga is 3 times bigger than Kali Yuga.
From Kali Yuga to Sathya Yuga, the body height, skin color, body type, lifespan, etc. are getting improved gradually. This improving cycles are called Uthsarpini, whereas the other deteriorating half, which runs from Sathya Yuga back to Kali Yuga, are called Avasarpini, as the quality of life, food, body height, skin color, humanity etc. suffer as they heading to a mass extinction.
For an instance, the body height can be increased up to 8,400 feet while the life expectancy increases during the improving cycles, but on the other hand, the body height can shrink down to 1 foot and the life expectancy can reduce to 10 years during Avasarpini yugas. As it's easy to understand things according to the current understandings of Buddhist cosmology, where the traces can only be found regarding the historical patterns of the cycles, let's see how things are explained from the Theravada Buddhist's point of view.
As we live in the 8th Yuga, the final stage, or the Kali Yuga of the 4th Antarkalpa, let's have a closer look at this period.
According to the written records in Theravada Buddhism, we are now living in the last period of this Antarkalpa. For one Antarkalpa, only one Buddha can be found. Before 2,600 years approximately there was Gautama Buddha, and the life expectancy of humans in that period was 120 years, and now it became 72. However, this Kali Yuga will continue until the life expectancy reduced to 10 years, after that a majority of the living beings will come to an extinct due to a great war. Then after another Kali Yuga starts and the time will shift to the next or the 5th Antarkalpa. During 5th Antarkalpa again the lifespan of humans will increase as they feel miserable after seeing a great war, and the distractions they have made to the nature.
With the formation of the Great Galactic Cluster, the formation of planet Earth was completed. As per the ancient records, when life expectancy of humans became 40,000 years in the latter parts of the first Antarkalpa, Kakusanda, the first Buddha of this great eon, was born.
During the second Antarkalpa, Konagama, the second Buddha of this Mahakalpa, was born.
During third Antarkalpa, Kassapa, the third Buddha, was born. And in the fourth Antarkalpa, Gautama, the fourth and present Buddha of this Mahakalpa, was born.
In the latter parts of next Antarkalpa, Maitreya, the fifth and the last Buddha of this Mahakalpa, will born. After that, there will be no Sambuddha for the next 15 Antarkalpas, but there might be Paksheka Buddhas during this period. However, life continues in the earth and humans may exist as usual and go through various cycles, until Earth will be burnt out, along with the Great Galactic Cluster at the end of this Asankhyakalpa, or the evolution duration period. For the sake of clarity, let's look at the current Mahakalpa as a whole in another angle. Figuring out the exact number of the starting point of an eon is same as figuring out the starting point of a circle, but we will consider this as 0 for now. As humans, the exact value of this point cannot even be predicted as it counts relatively to another known point. In the first 33.5 billion years called Vivartakalpa, the great cluster of galaxies are formed. Once this is completed, existence of humans can be found for the next 33.5 billion years. After completing this eon, or the Vivarta Esti Kalpa, the whole cluster of 1 trillion galaxies are dissolved from fire for another 33.5 billion years. Once this is done, there are no matter parts left of this cluster for another 33.5 billion years.
Let's voyage through time to see how Buddhas were born during a fraction of time in the infinite universe. This is the great eon that we currently live. "31 great eons ago, this is how it was. In 91 to 94 great eons ago, this is how it was. "1,800 great eons ago. "30,000 great eons ago. "100,000 great eons ago. "100,000 of Asankhya's ago." Meaning, 100,000 times greater than 10 to the power of 140 great eons. "100,000 of another 2 Asankhya great eons ago. "100,000 of another 3 Asankhya great eons ago. "100,000 of another 4 Asankhya great eons ago." A comprehensive guide about past Buddhas will be discussed in a separate video for your knowledge. However, let's have a quick view at those ages one by one.